This is a very good problem, and the problem number is 328. Here the linked list is given, and we have to print the even nodes after the odd nodes. For example, here we can see that there are total 5 nodes. So firstly we will print the even nodes, and then we will print the firstly we will print the odd nodes, then we will print the even nodes. So here we can see that after 1 it is 3, after 3 it is 5, then 2, and then 4. Similarly 2, then 3, then 6, then 7, and then the remaining even nodes, that is 1, 5, and 4. So I will show you all how to solve this problem. Let's move to the whiteboard area. Actually it is blackboard. So suppose we are with the 1, 2, 4, and 5. Suppose these are our 5 nodes of the linked list. We want to print the odd nodes, this, then this, then this, and then this one, and then this one. Okay, so our final linked list will look like 1, then 3, then 5, then 2, and then 4. Okay, so what we are going to do is basically we will take 2 pointers, even and odd, and one more pointer, even head, to keep track of the even list. Okay, what we will do, we will combine these odd nodes together, and we will do the operations on the even nodes separately, and lastly we will keep track of the first node of the even list by even head, and we will attach this odd next with this even head, so we can access the whole list by returning head at the end. So this is the overall summary of this problem. So I will show you by running the code in the platform, and I will explain all the remaining parts there only. So we will now take the pointers, or this will point to the head. We will take 2 more pointers like this, like here we will take even, and this will also point to, even will point to head next. Okay, and here we will write even head to keep track of the first node of the even list. Okay, now suppose there are no elements in the list. So to solve that case, we will take that if even equal to head, then we will simply return head. Otherwise what we will do is We will run a while loop and we will check that this is not equal to the null pointer, and on the other hand we will check next also that this is not equal to the null ptr, it is null pointer. Now what we will do inside this loop, we will say that odd next equal to even next, and even next equal to odd next, और odd को जो है and odd we will shift one node ahead, and similarly for the even also, even next. Okay, now after doing all these things, what we will do, we will attach odd next to even head, and outside the while loop we will return head also. Okay, if head equal to null ptr, then in that case we will return here. We have done somewhere wrong, let me see. Even head lptr, even next, odd next. Why it is showing error? Can someone find it out? Can someone find it out that why it is showing error? Time error. We have taken head. Everything is fine. Head next, it is also fine. While even not equal to null ptr, and why it is showing error then? One time error. I think I'm doing somewhere wrong. I think this is happening because I'm not changing the odd pointer just after changing the nodes. I should write it after this line. I think I would have to solve odd and even separately, so that's why it was showing error. Maybe, let's see. Yes, that was the error. What I was doing, I was just changing the odd next element to even next, and I was doing even next to odd next. So I will have to solve odd separately and change the odd next node on the very next line, and then I have to solve the even and change the node in the next line. So this is how this problem will be solved, and we will have to take care of the basic things as I shown you here. Okay, so this is how this problem will be solved. Now there is one more way to solve this problem. I would also like to show you how to solve that. Let's try. Let's try. So here we can see that odd, the next element is this, and the next element is this, and similarly even next element is this. So there one more way of accessing the nodes, even nodes and odd nodes separately. Let me show you how. Earlier what we did odd next to even next and even next to odd next, and then we updated the nodes odd to odd next and even to even next. So this was the first method. Second, this is very similar, but let's do this also. Suppose I want to access odd, so odd next, so I can write, sorry, I have to access odd next, so I can write it as odd next next also. Odd odd next is I think I have written wrong. Let's see with the example. This is our odd node and we want to access this, so next next. Next next, so odd equal to odd next next, odd next equal to odd next is odd next next. And similarly even next is what? Even next is even next next. And after that we have to update it also, so we can write just odd as odd next, and we can write even as even next next, and later on we will just attach odd next to even head, and even head was pointing to the first node of the even list, and we will return head. Let's check on the compiler also. So here let's try it out also. What we are doing, rest everything is same, just we have to change the while condition, and inside the while we will also write the same, but I'm saying odd next equal to odd next next, and then we will change the odd to odd next, and similarly we will change even next to even next and change it to even even next to even next. Okay, and after moving out of the while loop, we will just connect odd next to even head, and even we can see this is pointing to the first node of the even list, and we will return head here. I hope this will run fine. Let's check. Compiler. Oh, we forgot to write the condition inside it. So we will write according to the even list, and I will tell you also why I am doing this. Just wait for a second. Even next should also not be equal to null ptr. So this is running correctly fine. I hope all the test cases also pass. Yes. So now I will tell you why I wrote this condition according to the even and not according to the odd. Let me show you. So suppose we have even nodes of list. Okay. So we can see here that this is the odd node. Odd next is this, and again this, and even one is this and this. So the last node of the list is according to the even. Can you see? And the number of nodes is also even. So we are checking that even should not be equal to null pointer, and even next should also be not equal to null pointer. That's why we have put AND operator and not OR operator. Not also be, even next should also be not equal to null null pointer. Okay. And suppose there are odd number of list, then according to that also this is odd and this is even. Okay. So we can see here also that uh, uh, this is even. So even pointer should not be equal to null pointer, then this condition will run, and even next even next even next should also be not equal to the null pointer. Like here, after this is the odd one. After this, when this pointer will reach to the even next, there is no even next, so this loop will not run, and we will end up there only. Then we will attach the odd next to the even one, So this is why we are always taking and pointing out with even and not with the odd, because odd will take care of the list in every cases. So that's why we are taking two condition, even and even next, to solve this problem. Thank you very much.